Welcome to Second Edition. I'm Sasha Pitchermala.
And I'm Austin Steinhauer. On today's show, a huge win for the NAIT men's soccer team means a trip to nationals.
Plus, a new survey is raising concerns about the state of Edmonton's oldest arenas.
But first, support staff with the Edmonton Public are making their voices heard in a fight for better wages. Thousands rallied in front of the Edmonton Legislature Thursday to protest the school board's latest offer. Many local unions joined in to support the cause. The school board is offering a 2.75% wage increase over a 4-year span. The union says this amount would only equal a raise of approximately 70 cents over the course of the contract.
We'll walk out in November if we have to. We'll walk out in the snow. But we are standing here to say, you know what? Enough is enough. We are valuable. You need to treat us with respect, and you need to show us our value by giving us a decent wage and decent work areas.
97% of support staff had voted in favor of striking. However, that was put on hold after the province appointed a disputes inquiry board. This board will present a solution in about 30 days, and both sides will have 10 days to decide if they accept. If an agreement is not reached, a strike or lockout is allowed.
A survey of Edmonton's arenas showed the oldest ones are in dire need of replacement with no available funding. The survey done in June found that 6 of Edmonton's 22 indoor arenas are in need of replacing, facing problems such as outdated buildings, accessibility problems, small parking lots, and even smaller locker rooms. These arenas are unable to keep up with Edmontonians' growing needs.
Arenas continue to be really busy and help Edmontonians enjoy the winter. So that part's going to continue. We work really closely with users to try to make sure that we can do whatever we can to meet their needs.
While these arenas do receive regular maintenance throughout the year, the city says there is no room in the budget for replacement until 2027.
Edmontonians are being encouraged to shop locally this holiday season. The City of Edmonton launched a week-long Shop Local campaign, urging Edmontonians to consider where their money goes. With over 36,000 small businesses, the city says it's more crucial than ever to support and celebrate locally owned companies. Studies show every $100 spent at a local business, $66 stay in the community.
It's always trying to get your name out there, try to highlight everything you do have to offer those people, especially being in mall settings, just putting out there that we are a local business.
The Shop Local campaign is part of a $200,000 matching grant program aimed at supporting locally owned small businesses.
The NAIT Ooks men's soccer team are heading to nationals after a golden performance at the ACAC Championships. The Ooks went into championships as fan favorites with their impressive 9-2-1 record to land them first place by the end of the regular season. They earned the 12th ACAC banner in the team's history, winning the final 2-0 in overtime against the reigning champions Keano Huskies.
Prep is like the same way that we prepared for provincials, is to go out there and go win. We're trying to get nationals. That was our main goal since the beginning of the season, so we're trying to execute that.
The Ooks head to nationals in New Brunswick. The action begins November 6th. If they win, it will be the 3rd CCAA banner in team history.
After the break, NAIT opens its doors for prospective students.
Plus, we learn a delicious Halloween cookie recipe. With the end of the semester right around the corner, students and families are exploring options for the future.
Join us as Jasmine Saksak takes us inside NAIT to see if this could be the right school for you.
With the year coming to a close, it's the perfect time to start planning your future. NAIT is having a year-end open today. Let's learn more about what NAIT has to offer with the Manager Domestic Recruitment here at NAIT. Hi, so I am here at the South Lobby, joined with Alexandra Dosser, the Manager Recruitment of NAIT. What are you most excited about in today's open house?
Yeah, I'm most excited to see the different program booths and demonstrations. We have over 110 programs today, and many of them I'll be seeing the demonstrations for the first time, just like our visitors, so I'm really excited about that.
How many booths are set up today? Are there any new programs?
There are over 110 booths set up. We have all of our programs as well as our student services. We do have 2 new programs this year. We have Leadership in Healthcare and we have Advanced Carpentry Technology.
What can attendees expect to learn about NATE's program and services during the open house, and how do you think that information will influence their decision making?
So they can expect to learn a lot about each program and really get a feel for the program. They can learn about the hands-on experiential learning that we have here at NATE that differentiates us from some of the other schools. And I really think that that will influence their decision because they're able to try it out and see if it's a great fit for them or not.
Are there any open house materials or guides we can take home to review later?
Absolutely, there are some guides that can be taken home. We have our open house guide, which has all of the event information from today. We also have our NATE View books, which gives information about all of our different programs for the upcoming year.
Will there be guided campus tour, or can we explore on our own?
Open House is designed to have self-exploration, so you can explore on your own. Recruitment at NATE is happy to offer guided tours on other days, and so you can always reach out to recruitment@nate.ca and organize a guided tour for another day.
So why wait? Make this open house your first steps towards a future you are excited about.
And now we're heading into the kitchen for some delicious Oreo truffles.
But first, our Logan Thompson shows us a spooky Halloween cookie recipe.
Hey there everyone, my name's Logan Thompson with NATE Newswatch 2nd edition. It's coming up to that time of year again, the time of year that we all get to binge on delicious sweet treats. And if you have a massive sweet tooth like this guy, then you know that you're worth more than what's left at the bottom of the Halloween box after all the kids are done trick-or-treating. So if you're looking to show off to your friends and make your tummy happy with something homemade, then I am going to show you exactly how to make some delicious Halloween-themed sugar cookies. To start off, in a large mixing bowl, combine 1 cup of granulated sugar with 1 cup of room temperature butter. Now cream those together all by yourself, or, well, in my case, grab a little bit extra help because you have no idea what you're doing. Then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla with, well, 1 large egg, ideally without the shells. Yeah, maybe you should step in just in case. Thank you. Moving on to the dry ingredients, you're going to want to go ahead and combine 2 teaspoons of baking powder with 1/4 teaspoon of salt into 3 cups of flour. Combine those with your wet ingredients and mix those together until they form a nice dough ball. Now generously flour your surface and go ahead and plop that dough ball down right there and, well, I guess attempt to roll it out into a sheet. Maybe grab a little bit of extra help, just in case. Anyway, roll that out into a nice 1/4 inch sheet, and once that's done, we get to the fun part. Now I've got a variety of bats, skulls, and ghosties here that I cut out on this sheet. Try and use as much of the dough as you can, but when you can't get any more, then you're going to want to go ahead and just remove the trimmings, just like so. Go ahead and rinse and repeat until all your dough is gone, transferring the finished cookies onto a baking tray and plop that into a 350-degree oven for about 7 to 11 minutes. Once your cookies are done baking in the oven and you've let them cool on a wire rack for about 5 minutes, go ahead and... Oh, what are you doing here? Go ahead and grab your icing and you can start the decoration process. Any icing will do, but I went ahead and made some icing off camera. And this is how they turned out. Honestly, I think I did pretty good for my first try with no help whatsoever, especially this big pumpkin here. Well, actually, I have a confession to make. It hasn't just been me. I know that I tricked you guys pretty good, but my girlfriend here actually helped me out because she knows what she's doing. Anyways, happy Halloween, everyone. For NATE Newswatch 2nd edition, I'm Logan Thompson.
Hi everyone, I'm Yana Alfaro from 2nd edition. Today, we're making to the Halloween spirit by making these snow-baked Halloween Oreo truffles. These goodies are perfect for parties or a sweet treat at home. So first, in the mixing bowl, put the crushed Oreos and the cream cheese. Mix it until it's well blended. Once it's mixed, grab a tablespoon of the mixture and roll it into a ball, and then place them on a baking sheet. Now, put it into the freezer for about 30 minutes to firm up. I have a melted white chocolate here. Let's dip our truffles. Make sure it is fully coated. So I have a few candies here, so you can put any candies that you want. And there you have it, Halloween Oreo truffles, a perfect treat for Halloween gatherings. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you give this Halloween Oreo truffles a try.
You know, until he says something, I actually thought Logan did all of that himself.
Well, I don't know about you, but Oreos are one of my many guilty pleasures, so I'll have to give that a try.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us for this week's second edition.
Have a happy Halloween and be sure to tune in next week. See you then.